Hello everyone, we've got a logarithms question here. So it says, given that a is greater than b, which is greater than 0, and that a and b satisfy the equation log a minus log b equals log of a minus b, show that a is equal to b squared over b minus 1. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look then at writing that down. So we have log a minus log b is equal to log of a minus b. Okay, so what we need to do here is use the laws of logs to write this as a quotient. So this is going to be log of a over b is equal to log of a minus b. Now that we've got log of a over b equals log of a minus b, we can now reverse the logs and write this as a over b is equal to a minus b. So we can times both sides by b, giving us ab minus b squared. And then we want to try and make a the subject. So I'm going to take the b squared over to the left and the a over to the right to write b squared is equal to ab minus a. I'm now going to factorize out the a. So b squared is equal to a times by b minus 1. And then I'm going to divide by the b minus 1. So b squared over b minus 1 is equal to a as required. Okay, so that is quite nice. That's really good for 3 marks. Very, very good. Okay, now write down the full restriction on the value of b, explaining the reason for this restriction. Well, we know that in logarithms, if we think about what the graph of a logarithm looks like, okay, so here is the graph of a logarithm. So it looks like this, whereas it goes through this point here, 1, 0. And you'll notice it is not defined for any negative values of x. So in the expression that we've got, like in the original equation where it says log of a minus b, we can't be having a negative value, okay? So a is greater than b, and b has to be greater than 0. So in this expression here, we're going to have that b is going to be greater than 1, because if b was equal to 1, we'd have something dividing by 0, which is undefined. So we can't do that. Now, if we had that b was less than 1, okay, then we would have like a negative value here in the denominator. But because it's squared, the numerator would be positive. So we'd have positive divided by negative, which means that a would be negative. Okay, but that would contravene the condition that a has to be greater than b, which has to be greater than 0. So we definitely cannot have b being less than 1, because if it was, then this would be negative. And when you square that, that would be positive, and positive over negative would be negative, which means that a would be negative. But the condition tells us that given that a is greater than b, which is greater than 0, we've got to find the conditions that satisfy the equation. So I'm going to say that b must be greater than 1. Because if b is greater than 1, this denominator is going to be positive, that's going to be positive, which means that a is going to be positive. So yeah, that's what I would say the condition is. b is greater than 1. Perfect. Right, well, I hope you found that helpful. Thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next video.